it's Zadie, and this was a film that I was fully engaged in with everything that was going on, and I think it was really good. If you want to know all my thoughts on the film, check out my spoiler rant, which should appear in the tags up above, or like check the end screen later or something like that. This video is strictly non-spoiler. It's nothing but an explanation of what happened in the film and how that correlates with the rating that the MPAA gave it. Also, congratulations to John Krasinski for getting a 95% on Rotten Tomatoes. I think that's an amazing feat. You should celebrate that. Here's the general layout of what's gonna happen in this video. First, I'm gonna go over and give you an explanation of the rating of the film brought to you by the Motion Picture Association of America and what I saw in the film, and that'll give you a gauge of whether or not you want to see this. I'll just present the facts to you guys, and it's up to you to form your own opinion. Sound good? And second, we'll look at my magical scale of movies, where I rate a film on a scale of Steamboat Willie to Deadpool, how appropriate it is for younger audiences. Let's get- don't yell. As much as I would love to do this whole video in ASL, I don't have the skills to be fluent enough that I can do a whole 5-minute video on this, so also people have told me that I use C signs, and so no ASL for me today. Sorry. Okay, so the MPAA rated the film A Quiet Place a PG-13. This rating is for terror and bloody images. This is probably one of the shortest tags I've seen the MPAA give a film. Only 2 small words, but those 2 small words are very important. I think this is a terrifying thriller, but you're not terrified for yourself. You're terrified for the people in the film. This movie is full of anticipation and tension and like all this stuff you're just waiting for, and you're just there watching. You can't do anything about it. And you're just watching this family just react to all these certain things, and it's like kind of fascinating at the same time what they've engineered, but it's also like really scary. You're just there, sitting, waiting, watching, and you're just waiting for the next sound to set off a chain reaction of death. The sound effects in this film also help the terror factor go way up, or lack of sound effects. Okay, now we're on to the bloody images part. This is where I get a little bit more in-depth of my rating analysis. The bloody images will always be in a horror/thriller movie. So let's just list off the scenes that I can remember. Try to remember that I try to maintain my non-spoiler tag in the video, so like nothing in here is very spoiler-ish. Like I don't mention any of the characters' names. One scene I know where is bloody is the scene of the woman in the bathtub, and there's blood pooling around her. It's not that much, but you can still see the blood, and it hints towards something else. There's a bloody hand against the shower wall paired with a very well-timed sound effect. Not that scary because you're kind of expecting it, but at the same time, it made a grown man jump right next to me. The first scene contains a death, but it's off camera. There's another scene where a guy gets completely demolished off camera and all you can hear is the sounds. There's a woman with bloody wounds, but you only see half of the injury, but still, it's like, it's still there, you can tell, and the rest is up to your imagination. Another guy gets killed by a monster, but it's off camera. From what I remember, all of the deaths are off camera. I think that might be a requirement of the MPAA PG-13 rating. This is the part where I'm going to pull up the frequency chart and I'm going to rate how frequent these elements were in the film. I've never rated a film a 10, but this is the film that'll do it. All of this is coupled with the sound effects and camera angles in the film, but what I've come to see it finally is a 10. I hope this doesn't deter you from seeing the film. I think it was beautifully done, but if everything that I described to you is something that you can't handle altogether, then, that'll probably deter you. Now let's pull out the magical scale of movies. If you're new to this channel, the magical scale of movies is where I rate a film on a scale of Steamboat Willie to Deadpool on how appropriate it is for younger audiences. Unfortunately, to my chagrin, I'll have to rate this a high 9. It's on the brink of being a Deadpool, but Deadpool is like all of the elements like language, violence, nudity, and all this other, everything bad for a young kid is pushed into one film, and so it's not that bad because not everything, like there was no speaking, so there was no language. Deadpool on the scale is immediate no for children because of everything inside of it. A Quiet Place is pretty high up there, like it's right in between 9 and 10. So maybe I'll have to add in another category, like subgroups or something like that. What do you guys think? That ends my non-spoiler review of A Quiet Place. I hope this was helpful. Please share it with other people who are thinking of watching this but don't know how much they can handle. The whole purpose of this video is to make people aware of what is in the film without actually spoiling the film, and they can gauge and form their own opinion on whether or not they want to see it. While at the same time, I try to have fun and have a good time while making these videos. Do you think I missed anything? Let me know in the comments down below, gently, so that I might be able to change something in the description box or something. And also, do you think I should add more films to this magical scale of movies to give a better gauge? Talk to me. I read all your comments at some unholy hour of the night. Thanks guys for watching. Have a great random Thursday. See you on the other side of the screen. Bye!